we have Dandy. We're gonna do some outdoor plays. It's very windy out here, so I hope you can hear me. Dandy is such a good girl at plays. So I'm gonna kind of show you how we do it. I have a treat in my hand, so I'm gonna tell her. Actually, I don't want to use treats when I'm putting her on the bed, but I want to have treats for when she comes off the bed. So I'm just gonna give her lots of praise, so she's excited to go on the bed, and I'm gonna point to the bed and tell her place. Place. I'm gonna kind of go across the bed. Tap on the bed. Dandy. I'm gonna try and drop the treat on the bed. Yes, and then I'll reward her with a treat just because she didn't want to get on. Place. Reminder that she is in that place. And I can walk all over, and she should, and she will because she is older, stay right there in that place. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around. I hope you can hear me okay, because it is quite windy out. And when they're older like this, you don't really want to give them treats going onto the bed, but Dandy here, she's kind of hesitant to go on the bed just because it's like, why do I want to go on that bed? She does like to go on there when you're not doing the place command. So it's not like she's scared of the bed, but sometimes it just needs a little more intriguingness to the idea. So I'm just gonna walk around. I'm gonna actually go in the door that's right over here, reminding her place. Coming back around the corner, and I'll walk up these stairs that are right over here. Place. So when she does go to get off, I just give her that vocal warning of and she kind of corrected herself on that one. So I'm gonna go up and actually praise her while she's in this place command. Good girl, yes, good girl. And you never want to give them treats while they're in the command, just because it kind of puts a bad rep on this command where they're like, oh, if I do this command, I'm gonna get treats while I go through it, or it'll make them break a lot easier during the command because they are getting fed treats to them when you do reward them for staying in that place command. So just positive praise and pets. So I'm just going to be like, yes, good girl, positive marker words, and just lots of praise reward, no food related reward, because I don't want her to think, oh, since I got that reward that I was looking for while I was doing this command, I'm just going to break because I already got what I wanted, which is not what we want them to think. Yes, good girl. So I'm just going to walk up the stairs right over here again and go quite far away. And I'm not going to reward her quite yet. I'm going to kind of walk by her. And then I'll go walk by her again. And I'm breaking that eye contact and making that eye contact. Just so it's like I get eye contact, but I'm not giving her those signals. Good girl. Lace. I'm not giving her those signals as where if you just hold eye contact the whole time and then you break it away. I don't want her to think that, oh, when she breaks away eye contact, that's when I can break. That's not what I want her thinking. And this is much less structured than any stays like we did last week. So sit stays and down stays are much more structured. They kind of have to stay in that position. Whereas the police command, they can lay down, they can sit up, they can stand, they can even chew a hoof or a bully stick or have a toy on that bed. We don't do toys very often just because we don't want to train them with that toy. So it's like when I'm on this bed, I always have a bully stick to chew on to keep myself occupied, or I always have that toy right on the bed to keep myself occupied. Just so when they don't have a toy or they don't have a hoof or a bully stick to chew on, they are able to hold that command more so than if they did have one. It would be harder to not have something while they're on that bed. And we just want them to learn without it first, and then if they're being good and we want to add a toy into the mix, then they can chew a toy on there or just play with a toy on that bed. So again, I'm just gonna walk right around. Place. So when she broke, I just told her, place. So she couldn't see me, so she sat up, and then she was like, oh, she's still walking, so I'm gonna go find her. That's not what we want. So I just told her, and I kind of have a 10-second window to go grab her and put her right back on that bed. And she knew. She kind of stopped when she saw me coming to get her. So I just told her, and put her right back on that bed. And I'm gonna go do the same walk I just did. And then remind her place halfway through. She is able to hold it. We've done this multiple times. So I'm going to tell her place. So I'm going to go walk it again. Telling her place. And then that's when I'm gonna go reward her for staying in that place. Good girl. Good place, Dandy. Good girl. Yes, good girl. So that was really good. Now I'm gonna go walk it the other way around. That's exactly what I want. I want her to stay right on that bed. She can look where I'm going. She can look around other directions, but I don't want her. But I don't want her getting off that bed. So I'm gonna go walk that same walk all the way back around. Telling her place, just to remind her. And then I'm gonna go right ahead and reward her. Good place, Dandy. Good girl. Good girl. Place. And then when I step away, I'm gonna tell her place again, just so she knows she does have to stay in that place. And I'm gonna kind of go walk that same walk again. Actually, I'm gonna go walk the other way, this way, just so it's a different way. Place. Good, please, good girl. And then I'm gonna give her that release word, and then we're gonna do a couple sits and downs. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Okay. Yes. I'm not gonna repeat that word. She knows it. Yes, good. Good, give her that treat and lots of praise. Good girl. Good girl. Good. And then I'll do some sits and downs with her. Ooh. Sit. Yes. So when she sits, I'm going to give her that positive marker word, yes, and then reward her with a treat. Down. Yes. Yep. see her when she was all laid out. You're gonna get the treat. Come here. Sit. Yes. Stop dropping them, Dandy. And she can do a place for about 15-20 minutes without breaking. Outside's a little harder just because there's a lot of commotion going around and lots of distractions, but we are working through that distractions. That's why it is important that we do it in all sorts of different areas. Don't eat rocks. Dandy. Come here. Yes, sit. Yes. And then I'm going to do one more down. Down. Yes. Good girl. And then, of course, at the end of our sessions, we always do lots of praise. Yes, good girl. And just end on a positive note. Yes, good girl, Dandy.